There's a new report out there from USA Today, which alleges that a Christian summer camp in Missouri had ignored sexual assault allegations by female campers at the Kanakuk Camp in Branson, Missouri. So now, according to this report, which is just a bombshell report, you had four girls, campers, who went to a counselor back in 2016 to report that they had been sexually assaulted by a male camper. Now, you would think, of course, this is a huge, huge, huge problem, that male camper would be expelled, gone, punished in some way. But no, that's not what happened. That counselor actually told these girls to stand down. What's more, one of the girls told USA Today that they were told that it was time to forgive their assailant, even though he had faced no repercussions. In fact, here's what one of the girls said in summarizing the camp director's reaction, quote, "We believe in salvation. We don't believe in punishment. Jesus forgives, and we are going to forgive the male camper. We're going to help him through his problems." Yes, we do not believe in punishment. Of course, unless you're a woman who gets pregnant outside of marriage, yes, we will punish you for having sex, for the crime of having sex, and not allow you to get an abortion. Sure. Yeah. What they really mean is we don't believe in punishment when it comes to men. When it comes to boys. Boys will be boys. But don't worry, we'll forgive the boys. But we'll go after the girls. And we're going to make you forgive your attacker. The report goes on to detail how this was part of a pattern where camp staffers repeatedly disregarded red flags and prioritized ministering to those accused of wrongdoing instead of seeking justice for victims. Yes, we'll just, we'll take this this predator, right? And we'll just minister to them. That'll fix the problem. More Jesus. More Jesus. No accountability. I mean, of course, why would you actually go after a person perpetrating sexual assault? I mean, that would mean that you would actually have to care about girls. But we know that fundamentalists and church leaders, in a lot of cases, do not care about girls. No, what they actually care about is controlling girls' bodies, women's bodies. That's it. That's all they are to them, is a walking womb to be controlled. This is fundamentalism, rape culture, all rolled into one. That's what the situation is. And by the way, this camp, let me just say, in this camp, it's not their first rodeo when it comes to allegations of sexual misconduct. Back in 2009, camp director Peter Newman was charged with abusing multiple children. Or, being a pedo. And in that case, the camp also ignored years worth of warning signs about abuse allegations, just burying them under the rug, sweeping them under the rug. We don't care. Documents Kanakook released during civil court proceedings show camp leaders were made aware of Newman's nudity with children and other inappropriate behavior on multiple occasions from 1999 until his confession 10 years later, writes USA Today. Former Kanakook staff interviewed for the story, including a supervisor who recommends Newman be fired, who recommended Newman be fired back in 2003, said that those complaints were repeatedly excused and dismissed. Because it was girls and children that were making these allegations. And they would rather defend the pedos, the people that were doing the assaulting, rather defend them than the children. Hey, QAnon, where are you? Where's QAnon? I found the children that are being abused. I found them. It's right here. It's in a Christian summer camp. Where are you, QAnon? Oh, it's also in the Catholic Church. It's in all the religions, really. I mean, you could look at Islam in Afghanistan. Okay, it's in all the religion. So I'm not just pointing out Christianity. Where are you, QAnon? Where are we? We found the abusers. We found the pedos. Where are you? Are you still looking for the pizza shop? Is that it? Maybe you ought to look for your brains that are missing. Here we have multiple instances of sexual abuse of children. And you're too busy, what, looking for code words and about pizza, about cheese pizza, and in somebody's emails? Give me a break. They're not going to do anything about that. No, why? Because if you focus on religion, well, it would pretty much destroy your argument that it's only the elites in the Democratic Party that are doing these kinds of things. It's only elites. It's only the Hollywood. No. Look, there's no specific political predilection for being an abuser. Predators are attracted to power. Now, of course, you could definitely make the argument that it's easier to be a predator as a Republican because Republicans will defend you, as we've seen in multiple cases. Still, generally, predators are attracted to power. They're attracted to power. Harvey Weinstein, very powerful person. Jeffrey Epstein, very powerful person. Dennis Hastert, powerful. Kevin Spacey, on and on and on. We can go on. Predators will seek power. And who has a lot of power in our society? Well, the church. Churches have power. In fact, Republicans continue to empower churches. And so it's disgusting. It's disgusting to know that children, kids, girls, the least protected people in society. We can't even protect them from being massacred in school, much less being sexually violated at a summer camp. By the way, girls, least protected in society from this stuff, least believed, and the most heavily regulated. And Republicans would rather regulate uteruses, guns, or go after the actual predators. I mean, look, the Supreme Court's ready to strip women and girls of their reproductive rights, power over their own bodies, control over their own bodies, and yet are willing to ignore all of this stuff. How the men and the boys, how the systems of power are preying on them. Absolutely disgusting.